New tonight, investigators are hoping a new sketch can generate a new lead to a Jane Doe case from the 70s.
Yeah, the Mobile County Sheriff's Office says a woman found in a creek in Grand Bay mutilated. They think they know who killed her, but they still don't know who the woman was.
Our Shelby Myers is live at the Sheriff's Office with the story. Shelby, you caught up with the guy who discovered her body all those years ago.
Yeah, I did, Lenise and Byron. He was barely 14 years old at the time, just fishing with a group of buddies. He says that day was surreal and really freaked him out. Now, we want to warn you, the images and the details in this story are disturbing.
The guys came by the house and they wanted to go fishing. And we always went down to that little creek down Potter Track Road. We thought someone had thrown garbage over the bridge. One of the guys said, well, there's legs sticking out of that thing. So we thought, okay, somebody has thrown a mannequin into the creek. And then the other guy got a stick and pulled it over to the bank. And that's when we could see that it was a real person.
This man on the phone who didn't want to be identified says May 18th, 1976 was a surreal day. Just 14 years old at the time, he says he and some buddies were the first to discover a woman's body in Sessions Creek in Grand Bay. The Mobile County Sheriff's Office says they had found this 50 or 60-year-old woman. Parts of her body were wrapped in trash bags, her hands cut off. No prints, no identity. Investigators say the Jane Doe had been shot in the back of the head, mutilated, and then dumped in the creek.
Even though I was 14 years old, it freaked me out that bad. I had to sleep on the floor in my parents' room.
New tonight, this forensic reconstruction of the woman was just released, showing what the Jane Doe may have looked like. Investigators say she was likely from Jackson County, Mississippi, and they believe Henderson Jim Williams killed her because investigators say years later, he killed his own mother, cut off her hands, and dumped her in the same area as the Jane Doe. But he's not talking. He died in prison in 2010, and with him, Jane Doe's identity.
To not be able to properly put someone to rest, that is a very sad thing to me.
And still, the Sheriff's Office isn't giving up on this case. If you think you know the Jane Doe or recognize her, know anything about this case, give them a call. Live tonight outside the Sheriff's Office, Shelby Myers, Fox 10 News.